my opinion. She's a nice filly. She's just a little bit too pushy, a little too in my space. You know, so the first thing that I would do with one like this is something pretty simple, not anything really demanding out of her, but as I walk off, when I stop, I expect her to stop. If she doesn't, I'll bump her backwards and release her. If she walks forward, we'll do it again until she stops and stands and starts finding a little barrier between her and I. And then when we walk forward, she's not quite so apt to run right up on top of me. She wants to keep a little sitting, which is kind of nice. That way, I'm in a safer spot than being underneath her feet. Licking of her lips, chewing just a little bit. If she wanders off to the wrong side, something like that, I wouldn't worry about that a whole lot today. You know, but right now, first thing is just to kind of get her to honor my space a little bit more, so she's not leading me and I'm leading her. Get her to thinking about me a little bit more than these other horses that are around. When you go to your pad, I like to get mine so that I can just fling my saddle on them, fling my pad on them. Maybe a little too much cowboy in there for some people, but I just want to be able to drop a saddle on them and not have them leave town. By the time it's all done, I want to be able to walk in the middle of the alleyway, drop my lead rope on the ground and fling it on from either side. And if they don't stand there, we're going to go back to basics until they do get to the point to stand there. Good idea? Then after I get to that point, I'm going to let her know that I'm happy with her standing here. If I need to pet on her and show her a little affection, let her lick her lips a minute, rub on her gums for a minute, that's fine by me. I don't care how long she stands here. I'm happy that she's standing here.
Okay.
She had a saddle on the floor?
She's had a little dressage saddle on with no stirrups, and and anytime I even put the surcingle on her, I was like so careful because she just decided, like I said, she didn't want to go that way in the barn. It took me and the 27th Infantry to get her to go the way she didn't want to go. So, as he's doing this, Dale told me last time I was up there, my horse is in training with him.
Which way do I go?
I watched him do this to a young horse, and I'm like, you do both sides? He says, heck yeah. So by the time he's done with them, you can mount and dismount, do everything from both sides with equal response from the horse.
Actually, there was less resistance this way, though.
Much tender.
Yeah.
Maybe less resistant, but much tender.
Grandma knows ears.
So, that's where I'd go with my first few steps. You know, the main thing that I would probably start doing from this point, you know, with her, before I ever worried about crawling around on her a whole lot more, is teaching her where to put her head, you know, a little bit more.